Right, so I eventually ran out of room in the office because I have other jobs that are pressing at me, but big truck going by. Here is all of the labels. They are identical to this. I put them on this side so my hands wouldn't mess them up while I was configuring it. Basically, it's set up like a Super Nintendo with select and start, and then A, B, X, Y, and then your left up and your right down. This says page down, this says page up. When you use the joystick, you can move up through the menus one at a time. Page up and page down obviously helps you move faster. These are working for MAME. Once you're in MAME, this you can use to press, if you press this on the fly, you can go in and configure the MAME global settings, or one down from there, you can configure per game. That's why I left it down here, because as you go through and play your MAME games, you're going to have a lot of configuring to do 4 different games. But I did configure the global game settings already. This is batocera, which boots much faster. Here's our power button. It's on much faster because it's a different operating system. RetroPie was built over a different operating system, whereas this is an entire operating system of its own. It's a different Linux, and it's just this game. So this boots lightning fast, and even faster now that we're on an SSD rather than an SD card. So as you can see, within just a couple of seconds, we are up and running. I did find a cool looking Tron thing to match your cabinet. This is different than the other one I had found, and I think this matches pretty good. You can always go in and change it. So let's go into MAME, which I know is one of the games that you wanted. We'll check out Centipede. I'm just going one at a time. Again, I could hold page up if I wanted to go faster. Down here in our menu, it tells us, oh, it's hard to see, select is B. So now that we have MAME, we'll just be using player 2, although player 1 works the same. We'll select it. Now we're in MAME. Now let's go down to Centipede. We'll use our page down button to get there quicker. We'll get down to the C's. I'm going to hold it and go even faster. Okay, now I'm into the C's. I passed it. Go up and find Centipede. I just saw it. All right, so again, it says B for select, or launch, but same thing. So we'll press our B. It's going to launch Centipede. Now how this main button down here works, once we're in a game, we can press that button and it will, well, sorry, that only works on the A controller so that you don't mess it up. So you can change your input for general, input this game. I'm just going to press it again and get out of it since I've already configured this. Coin 1, you can see the credits going up, and then coin 2, credits going up, and then we can do player 1 or player 2. We'll do player 2 since we're playing on this side. Now it's started. We're going to use our trackball. Trackball is working. I don't know the sensitivity for a trackball. I don't know how it's supposed to work. But in a second, I'm going to show you how to configure that as well. And then our B button, I believe, is what shoots one of these buttons. Oh, I died. Okay, so now to configure that, we would go into the main, and we would go into our analog controls, and we will have to select that. I don't know which button it is, one of these buttons. And then you can see I have it at 70% sensitivity, and you can put it to however you want. So that is how you do that. Now, to get out of this, we press start and select. This is how you get out of all of the games. Gets us out of all the games. It gets us out of this game now. And then from here, I want to go to our menu and actually shut down. So to get out of the menu, to get into the menu to shut down, we're going to go to start. And then there's your controller settings. I would advise not to mess with those. I have them set up perfectly. And then from there, we're going to go to quit. And we're going to select quit with our B button because it says down here, select B. And we can restart, shut down fast. I'm going to go ahead and just do shut down, really shut down, yes, and it's off. And that is a working system, and that's pretty much all I know about it. I'm sure there's much more you can do. Well, you can change the theme. That's just under the that same start menu. But this is a good point of reference to look back on as you want to go and configure it further.